Hello everyone, my name is Eveli Pütsep. I am an international admissions coordinator at the University of Tartu. Welcome to our undergraduate programs admissions webinar. I will go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. Okay, so I will talk about our undergraduate programs, the important dates for 2026 intake, our English language requirements, country-specific requirements for educational documents, who can apply with current grades, also about our application fee and tuition fees, and later on I will show you how to navigate the website. So we offer 3 undergraduate programs in English: Business Administration, Medicine, and Science and Technology. For all these programs, there will be info sessions later on. For Business Administration and Medicine program, the info session is starting at 2 o'clock, our local Estonian time, and Science and Technology session will start at 4 o'clock. Our application system already opened on the 2nd of January, and application deadline for undergraduate programs is 15th of April. The final admission results will be available by 1st of June. Important to know for non-EU students is that latest arrival date to Estonia is 24th of August, and our academic year starts 31st of August. About our English language requirements. Here you can see the international language tests we accept. So for minimum scores, Pearson Academic, the minimum score is 59. Cambridge test 169. For IELTS Academic 6, and no part can be below 5.5. For TOEFL, there will be changes in scoring starting from 21st of January. At the moment, the minimum required score is 75, but if you will be taking your test starting from 21st of January, the new scoring system and our minimum required score for that is 4. Speaking part must be at least 4 and other parts minimum 3.5. We also accept state exams in English taken in Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Finland. And we accept University of Tartu English language test. This test is available for applicants who are already in Estonia, and it has to be taken before applying. What are the exempt categories? The English language requirement may be waived if you have completed your secondary education in English, or you have studied at least 1 academic year full-time student status in higher education institution in one of the following countries: in EU EEA member states, Switzerland, in the UK, US, Canada, Australia, or New Zealand. Applicants who have graduated their previous education in another country, even if in English, must still provide one of the international language tests. You will be waived for English language requirements if you will complete or you have already completed the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, European Baccalaureate Diploma, or General Certificate of Education. What are the common mistakes when submitting the English language requirement? Submitting a test result that is not accepted, for example, Duolingo. The test is expired. We only accept TOEFL IBT, IELTS Academic, Cambridge English and PT academic tests, which have been taken no more than 2 years before applying. So let's say if you will submit your application on the 20th of February, for example, then the test must be still valid on the 20th of March. Submitting a test result that does not meet the minimum score requirement. Submitting a language certificate issued by your previous school or university. Or requesting a waiver even though you do not qualify for the waiver. About educational documents. You are required to submit official certified copy of the higher secondary school certificate and grade list in the original language. This also must include description of the grading scale and official certified translations for these documents. Obviously, in many countries, the educational documents are issued already in English only, so translations are not required for these. But it's important that you go and check our country-specific requirements webpage, because in some countries the requirements can be different and there will be different requirements for verification and so on. The list of countries is quite long, and let's say if you do not have your country listed on there, then just general requirements apply to you. Important to know, if you already have bachelor's degree but you're applying for bachelor's program, you still need to provide your higher secondary school certificates and also indicate your school name on your application profile. What does certified copies and translations mean? As certified document copies, we consider document copies that are certified by your school or exam center, bearing their original signatures and stamps, or certified by a notary as true copies of the originals. For some countries, special certification requirements exist, so therefore be sure to check our country-specific requirements. As certified translations, we consider official translations made by the issuing institution, again your school or exam center, bearing the stamps and signatures, or translations certified by a sworn translator or notary. Who can apply with current grades? Applicants who are graduating in one of the member countries of EU, OECD, CIS, graduating in Ukraine, Georgia, or Moldova, graduating with IB diploma, or graduating with A-levels can apply with current grades. Applicants from other countries can only apply if they have already obtained their final graduation documents, and they can submit these by the application deadline 15th of April. So if you're eligible to apply with current grades, then you need to submit your most recent grade list, grade for all your high school years up until the moment of application. Let's say you have 10th, 11th, and 12th grade as your high school grades, then you need to provide your transcripts for 10th and 11th, and also the half-year results for your 12th grade. And also, you need to provide an official statement from the school indicating current enrollment and expected graduation date. Admitted candidates are required to send their final graduation documents as soon as these have been issued. These must reach us by 31st of July at the latest. So what are the common mistakes when submitting your documents? Not reading the country-specific requirements. As I already mentioned many times, that this is very important. Missing translations. You definitely need to provide proper translations if your documents were not originally issued in English. Not submitting officially issued documents. We do not accept screenshots or printouts from your school portals, so officially issued documents usually include stamps, seals, and signatures. Missing document pages. It's important that you check that when you submit your applications, you submit all pages. And sometimes some educational documents have very important information also on the back side of the document. So make sure you also upload this, because in many cases, for example, the grading system is on the back side of the document. Low quality documents. So make sure you submit high quality scanned copies. Just a photo of the document is not sufficient. The importance about the motivation letter. As you can see, all 3 programs require a motivation letter, and this is one of the indicators when we are evaluating your applications. All applications need motivation letter, as it is important requirement, as the points it receives will decide your eligibility to the entry test. So please ensure that you follow the motivation letter requirements outlined on the program webpage. I will show you later on where to find this. All applicants need to receive at least 51 points for the motivation letter to qualify for the entry test. And of course, very important, please do not use AI. All submitted texts are checked for plagiarism. About application fee. All international candidates are required to pay non-refundable application fee of 100 euros. This enables you to choose 2 study programs at maximum. And you can see here that applicants from many countries listed here can only pay their application fee via WISE. So make sure if you're from this country and you pay your application fee, you need to use WISE only. Applicants from other countries can choose between following payment options, either by credit card, bank transfer, or WISE. All English undergraduate programs are fee-based with no tuitions waivers available. So tuition fees you can see here. Tuition fees are paid per semester. And for science and technology program, you have opportunity to get a tuition fee reduction. So at the University of Tartu, in selected programs, we offer tuition fee reductions. For science and technology program, 8 admitted students will receive a 50% tuition fee reduction for their second semester, based on the weighted average grade of all results from the previous studied semester. For each semester, students' academic performance will be assessed for the eligibility for tuition fee reduction. You can find more information on the program webpage or also on the cost of tuition webpage. And here you have our contact information. You can contact us via email by admissions@ut.ee or via our student admissions contact form. You have the link and QR code. You're able to scan it now if you can. And now I'm going to show you the website as well. So if you are on our main webpage, at University of Tartu webpage, this is our main webpage. And if you go to admissions, Bachelor's and Master's Studies in English. You land on our Bachelor's and Master's Studies General Information webpage. I would like to point out one thing here about the procedure, which is online application and receiving feedback. So once you submit your online application, you will receive a feedback from the admission office. If your application is complete, you will receive a positive feedback and your application is ready for admission committee for evaluation. This happens after the application deadline. If your application is not complete, you will receive a feedback regarding the missing documents. You can reopen the submitted application to add the missing documents and resubmit the application. And here you will also see this blue button, see our programs and admission requirements. To take you to curriculum search. So we are interested in bachelor's, integrated bachelor's and master's in English. And now you can see the 3 programs listed here. So all the program web pages are built the same. I will take just one program, for example, to show you how it looks. Take the Science and Technology program. So this is the program web page. I will just scroll down first to show you all the information, how it is. So at the end, again, you have opportunity to contact us via form, or if you have program-specific questions, you can contact the program manager. There is a link to frequently asked questions about practical info for new students. You can read the stories and contact international student ambassadors. At the top of the program webpage, you have the important dates, and here you have Apply Here button, which takes you to application system Dream Apply. And here you can click through the program information. Your courses. You can see all the modules there. And I'll show you later on how to see the motivation letter requirements. And one question for this specific program is, what are the elective courses you would like to choose? So that is where you will find them. About people and facilities. There is also a tour, the Institute building tour, about career opportunities. Just have to click them back to. And then I will now go more in detail about my favorite topic, because I am an admissions coordinator. So admission requirements. This is specifically now for Science and Technology program. You will see the admissions requirements, how your applications are evaluated. And for each indicator, you also have here explanations, what we accept. For example, for this program, you need a result in mathematics. And here you can see in detail what is accepted as a result. And here you can see the motivation letter requirement. This is very important part as well. So for this program, when you start writing your motivation letter, you just have to make sure you follow these questions and reply to these questions in detail and build up your motivation letter based on these questions, basically. And if you get enough points for the motivation letter, you will be invited to take the entry test. Again, the entry test requirements are shown here, all in detail. If you get enough points from the entry test, you will be invited for admission interview. So it's very important to take your time to go through the program web pages because there is a lot of information in detail that you need to kind of pay attention to. And here you can see also how the final score is calculated. And then you have to go through how to apply all these 5 steps as well. For example, under step 1, here is all the information, how to submit your application on DreamApply, which documents need to be submitted. About the evaluation and announcement of admission results, send in your documents, about paying the tuition fee, receiving the official admission letter, and step 5, arriving in Estonia and at UT. So yeah, all these steps, you need to read them through carefully. And then here at the end, you will see again information about the tuition fee reduction. Okay, so that's about it for the program webpage. So take your time when you go through this. And if you have any questions and you are on the program webpage, then you can fill in the form where you can access from here. I can show you how it looks like. So here is the form, student admission contact form. So here you can already as well write the topic and the level of study, and you can even choose your curriculum as well you're interested in. And that's about it. And that is also very important button here. So it takes you to the application system. I can show you this one as well. So that is how our DreamApply system looks like. There are some information as well here about the requirements, but again, the detailed requirements are all on the program web page. Okay, so that's it from me. I hope you gathered some useful information. I am looking forward to see your applications, and I wish you best of luck with this, with all your applications, your entry tests and interviews, if these are one of the admission requirements. And I wish you a pleasant day. Take care. All the best. Thank you.